What's up guys, Broken Notes here with some more King's Raid, and this will be a continuation of my previous video on what not to do in King's Raid. A little tip video I gave you guys. So now I will give you insight on progressing from chapter 1 to chapter 7 as quickly as possible and as efficiently as possible. Let's get started. Joining a guild is probably one of the first steps I can recommend, because joining a guild is extremely important. Of course, you get the bonus stats that guilds give you. Also, you can rack up points that you can use to buy this one specific item that is the most important item that you should be looking at, and that is guild points or activity score, whatever it's called. How activity scores work is that every time you use energy, you get activity score points. I think it's called guild points, something like that, and you can use those guild points in guild shop. And you have all kinds of things that you can buy, but the only thing you should be focusing on is stamina potions. That's the only thing you should be focusing on. That's all you need to worry about. And that's pretty much it. So let's move on. Your first week of playing King's Raid, you're going to get 2 tickets. A 2-star ticket and a 3-star ticket. So with both of those tickets, I recommend getting some DPS, because you're going to have Claws, and Claws, he's a respectable tank that he's going to be useful. Even when we only have one account, and with that one account, I end up 5-star in Claws. I end up using him until chapter 5 until I end up getting Philip, which Philip is good. Philip was good, but I could have still stuck with Claws, and I could have used my N space for somebody else. I got Philip out the end. So now let's talk about what I recommend you getting with your tickets. I think I said in my don't video on what not to do in King's Raid. I said not to, if you're not going to use Cleo, which I recommend you not using her, especially not Roy either, since he's a difficult hero. I've even got my boy Roy right here, and you can see in the video his damage, and his damage is okay, but it's pretty garbage because he's kind of hard to build. But for your 3-star, I 100% recommend Maria. And for your 2-star, I recommend Celine. The reason why I recommend those two, because first of all, Maria is a beast. Like, she's so good. She's used everywhere. Her CC is insane. She's just so damn good. I mean, just pick her up to get her. And the reason why I choose Celine, because of course, like I said in the other video, I recommend you having mixed damage. You don't want to have like all magic damage or all physical damage, because in some stages, like for example chapter 5, the gimmick of that chapter is that there's monsters that's magic immune. I think that there's another chapter, I don't remember what the other chapter is, where, oh no, it's chapter 6. Chapter 6, that's where you fight these lizard mages that what they do, they lifesteal off of your heroes, and they put like this aura around themselves, which make them immune to physical attacks. I remember a while back I had the biggest issue with them. Like, I think I had to build on my Epis, I think, to help me with that. To pass it, I had to build my Epis. Luckily I got her as my 2-star and rolled down to my 3-star, but luckily I was smart enough to actually mix my damage, because stages like that have those gimmicks where they're immune to a certain type of attack will be pretty rough. Also, there's ghost type enemies that are immune to all physical damage. At least with the lizard, the lizard priest, he's only immune when he does that specific attack. After that, you can just body him. You can just do whatever type of damage you want to do and try to kill him before he does that attack, or CC lock him. Again, Celine and Maria, really important. Also, Celine and Maria works pretty well in arena, and just pretty much it's a really good combo against like a lot of like multiple enemies. Cause look, with Maria, her 3rd ability, what she does, I forgot what it's called. Like, she does like this orb attack, pretty much, and she sucks in enemies to the center of whoever she targeted. She will suck all the enemies towards her. And with Celine, with her 3rd ability, she actually does a knockback in a straight line. So if everybody's lined up from Maria's 3rd ability, you can use Celine to combo them and get all that damage on them. That's why I believe those two will work really well together. Or if you want, you could trade in Celine with Maruru if you want. Or you can get another combo like Aisha and Gao. I think Aisha and Gao will work pretty well together because Gao, he does the same thing, but his third ability, you have to actually max it out, max the skill ability. The skill, I don't know exactly what it's called, but you use like these books you get from Stockade or wherever else, and you can upgrade the skills to make them do more damage, and then some of them also have like an extra attribute to them, and he can actually, Gao, he can actually suck them all together. But Aisha, she's just good on her own. Like, you can store her with anybody, and she's just good on her own. She does crazy damage. She's just ridiculous. In fact, I'm definitely going to get her as my 5-star ticket or Jane, because I got some plans I want to do in the future. But Gao, he's going to be really useful for PvP, for raid. He's just really useful in general because he also have a cleanse. But Aisha, even though I said Aisha and Gao, Aisha just works well with anybody, and Gao, he's just really good on his own. But definitely, you should look at the hero's ability. If you don't like what I picked out that I recommended, you know, you can look at hero's abilities, look at all of them, and you can just, you know, get your thought process on what you want to combo with. Also, there's actually a wiki. There's a wiki, King's Raid wiki that you can go to, and also it will state all of the abilities of each hero, and also what attribute they get if you max out the ability. Like, for example, how Gao, if you max out his third ability, like you level it up to its maximum potential, when he does his spinning attack, he also scoop everybody up in a pile, just like how Maria does. So yeah, pretty much that's what I recommend. Let's move on. Now, what I talked about previously, that was the bulk of the video, and you really should adhere to that because it's really important and it will take you a long way in this game. So now, I want to speed run a little bit throughout the other things. It's also important, but I don't have to be so in-depth. Also, there's some things I want to talk about that's really strategic, and it's going to boost up your progress a lot quicker if you follow my directions. Okay, so first off, let's talk about the dailies. Complete dailies. Do it every day. I know the ones that's like the most hassle is probably arena, because when you're this new, you're going to get bodied in arena. That's how it is. It's pretty much like your initiation of playing this genre of game. When you do arena in a PvP set game, you know, like Summoner's Wars, for example, you're going to get bodied in arena. It is what it is. I did that. I got bodied. Now I can get to Masters. You know, it was my initiation that I had to go through. Do those dailies every single day. Do those dailies because they give you free rubies. Even though one of them is like 30. Like if you max out your dailies. What, is this like a dailies, weekly, and monthly, I think? Oh, is there monthly? I'm probably getting confused with other games. But there's dailies and weeklies. Yeah, I think, yeah, there's only, yeah, I'm retarded. There's only dailies and weeklies, and then there's one that's like another daily, but it gives you golden energy. So, with the daily, complete it, man. Just complete it. I know it can get a little annoying, but if you're going to be on the game briefly for today, if you have to do something, and maybe if you're at work, oh, there go War Crown. Oops. Well, but if there's, what is it? Yeah. Even if you're at work, if you can slide in some King Raid, just slide in a little bit, just put it on auto and like try to do some of those dailies. Even if you're going to be on briefly, do those dailies every single day. It's worth it. Those rubies are going to stack up. So next up, what is it? Tower Challenge. Do Tower Challenge daily because you get artifact pieces and those give you free artifacts. As a free-to-play player, that's extremely important because those artifacts can give you the extra strength on your hero. And it's really useful. For example, one of the best artifacts for PvP is called Golden Cat. Pretty much, it boosts up your hero's attack speed by 40% for like the first 5 seconds of the match. That's really good because you get your mana quickly and you can start getting your combos off as quickly as possible. That's why they're really good. But overall, there's all types of artifacts that's really useful. And definitely, you should always have the counter, your Tower Challenge counter, like the tickets, the entries. It should never be at 5 out of 5. Never. You want to be on point with those and do those every single day. Also, it says it when you use a loot score. A loot score pretty much it doubles your what is it? Your items that you get. For example, like how I'm doing chapter 6 right now, I'll get double the gear. I'll get double. So a strat that I use, I want to start using, is that you actually get double the artifact pieces if you have a loot scroll activated, which I didn't really notice that. Like, I'm gonna show up a picture as proof. And I can't believe I never, it even says that it works on that, but like, it's one of those things that you just never notice until you just come across it. So you can also combo your what is it, loot scroll, and get double the artifact piece. Like, for example, my artifacts, I do the last floor thing that's like 60, so I get like let's say I get like around 7. I get like 7 per run, around there, because it varies. I get like about like 7 per run, or maybe I'll just say 6. So with the loot scroll activated, instead of getting 6, I can get 12. That's why you should also combo that. So also, what you should do to get those fragments as quickly as possible, there's like a strat that you can use. Pretty much with the fragments, you have to do stockade, not stockade. You got to do upper dungeon, and what the strat is. Since the loot scroll works for an hour when you first activate it, you want to use the loot scroll 30 minutes before the reset, so the loot scroll will carry over into the next day. So you can actually use the entries for the next day with one loot scroll. So you can use the base entries from today and the base entries for tomorrow. So that's the combo. And with that combo, when I do that, I'm gonna try to add in Tower of Challenge with that, so I can get double. So I can get double the artifact pieces. Also, you want to do World Boss every day. It's twice. You want to do it every day because you want to get those bonus rubies, free rubies, free rubies. You want to do the Tower of Ordeals weekly, and of course you want to get that fragment pack, that 7.7 million. Try to buy that monthly. You want to try to buy it, and luckily how it works is that even if you don't buy it, the timer, it still goes down for the reset for next month. So you're not gonna be penalized if you didn't buy it for like 29 days and it's gonna reset tomorrow. No, if you buy it for 28 days, on the 29th day you buy it, it's gonna reset the next day still. So definitely, that's pretty much what you should do in this game if you want to progress as quickly as possible. Especially since Chapter 7, as I make this video, Chapter 7 is about to hit in like 10 minutes. Ooh, we about to hit 10 minutes. Let's go. I'm hyped. I'm hyped. But like, yeah, I hope this video was helpful. Hope you guys adhere to what I'm saying. It's really important to help you progress as soon as possible with all of these recommendations I gave you. And in my last video, I gave you recommendations on I told you in my previous video on what not to do because it will slow down your progress. So I hope you adhere to both of these videos. The video I posted yesterday and the video I posted now. I'm about to be posting in a few minutes. Please adhere to it because it will boost your progress a lot quicker. Hope you guys have a great day, great night, all of that good stuff. And I will see you guys in King's Raid. Peace out.